planting area off the sod. Add 2 steps for a seating area here. Add 2 more steps in this area. Remove the delphinium to a new location. Bring 1 hollyhock to this side of the fence. Move the catmint. This garden's got columbine, delphinium, coreopsis, black-eyed Susan, Maynite salvia, blue flax, Rocky Mountain penstemon, lupin, hosta, bee balm, slow mound mugo, honeysuckle vines on the fence posts. Ensure vines are tied to the fence. Consider running drip to small aspen trees planted throughout the lot. Add more topsoil on the back side of the pond. We need to plant the pond. We're going to do a 60-40 mix, topsoil and sand, and succulent plant materials such as sedums, both dragon's blood and gold. Down below we've got Johnson's blue, purple coneflower, lupin, and catmint, as well as aspen daisies, bristlecone pine, and alpine currant. Down below we've got coreopsis, delphinium, autumn joy sedum, black-eyed Susans, Maynite salvia, serviceberry, aspen daisy, flax, purple coneflower, smaller honeysuckle vines on the posts. We want to make sure that those are secured to the posts so that they spread. Here we've got columbine, lupin, catmint, serviceberry, penstemon, and astilbe, as well as this aspen tree. We'll need to speak with Great Divide Fencing about how to cut a hole in the fencing so that we don't damage the fence and we can get that tree growing up through. There's our native rock garden. I'd like to consider using a little bit more topsoil and the wildflower seeds that we're going to use down below on the other side of the fence to get some color in that area. Here we are at the back corner of the fenced area. We've got columbines, nice transition of knick-knick through the fence. We want to continue that on with the plant material throughout. Got Rocky Mountain penstemon, more columbine, astilbe, foxglove, aspen daisy, Johnson's blue geranium, blue flax. There's our fire pit that we've cleaned out for Sue. We were going to add topsoil and sod. This will be an area that's maintained weekly by the maintenance crew with a string trimmer. We've got more astilbe, delphinium, black-eyed Susan, Rocky Mountain penstemon, mugo, poppies down along the walkway, and hostas along the water feature, and a few more bleeding hearts. I'm going to want to bring some black-eyed Susans through the fence to transition those two areas. Perhaps move some hosta behind as well. kind of continue throughout the site. The top of the water feature from the bridge. The upper side of the water feature, we've got Johnson's Blue Geranium, Coreopsis Delphinium, Hosta, Aspen Daisy, Mugo Pine, and Honeysuckle Vines. Down below we have some Aspen Daisy, Catmint Lupin, Bee Balm, Black-Eyed Susans rounding the corner. On the water feature we've got a Slow Mound Mugo Pine, some Red Lupin. Just below the patio we've got a Stilby Garden. We need to order more shade plant material for this area below the rock wall. I think we also want to bring the rock wall down a little bit and maybe add a little topsoil so we can bring that color up onto the sod area. Down along the fence we've got a Stilby, Bee Balm, some Columbine, Lupin, and Aspen, and some more of the Foxglove. So we'd still like to bring in more plant material that matches what we've got, and some lower growing plant material to come in along the pathway once that's complete. And we'll need to touch base with Artem on the quantity we have remaining to order and the plant material types, so that we can match what's here if need be, or we can come in along the edge. Up here we had spoken about redoing the sod area completely. At that time we might want to consider metal edging along the garden bed. In the back corner here we've got our big tuna Mugo Pine, a honeysuckle on the fence post. I want to bring in a little bit more shade plant material, perhaps some more of the penstemon, columbine. This is an area that's in shade a majority of the day. There is a lupin, existing lupin, that's growing well, so we may want to consider that as an option. We'll just continue to clean the site. We want to put a snapshot in all beds before we mulch to keep our weed growth down. The site's been pretty well chopped and clean of roots, so we shouldn't have too many issues, but they're bound to arise, so let's plan accordingly as we're going and keep up on the maintenance, and we'll maintain a beautiful space.